So holy crap, guys. This chapter just revealed so much crazy stuff that will happen in the next chapter and even the futures. Now we get to see in this chapter Tokyo read that the red-haired Kaneki is very cold and brutal. He shows no compassion when it comes to his enemies, and he just shreds them. And you even saw this. Kane got shredded. He just got impaled in the eye. But he also shows compassion to his friends. Now, the reason I say this is because at the beginning of the chapter, she was like, "Is it you?" And Kaneki says, "Yes, Tasukiyama." So when it comes to, the red-haired Kaneki, I feel like he will be a very cold and brutal person to his enemies. However, when it comes to his friends, he'll be, a little bit emotionless. He will care about them, but he'll be emotionless. Now, if you see Kaneki's Kagen, it is very different than before. Back in, part 1 and the beginning of Re, we saw him, with a tentacle shaping Kagen. Now, in this, chapter, we get to see this arm with 3 fingers looking Kagen, which looks very menacing, but also we can see that Kagen evolve no matter what. Now, we also see that Kane gets shredded by Kaneki. She gets impaled in the eye, and she even gets almost ripped apart. Now, we also got a setup for Kaneki versus Edo, and I don't know who will win, to be honest, because, Edo's strong. She's very strong. We know this. But I don't know how strong Kaneki is now after, he's kind of returned. Now we also see Shirazu. Now we also go back to Shirazu versus Noro. And Shirazu just struggling and wanting to defeat Noro for his friends so he can keep his friends safe. And this causes for his Kakuho to just burst out and let him become a real ghoul. And you guys remember back in Tokyo Ghoul. And if you guys remember back in the beginning of Re, they stated that the Kakuho is compressed in these 5 strips of Quinke, and Shirazu ended up just releasing it and becoming a full ghoul. And now that he's a full ghoul, I wonder who will mentor him, just like Kaneki, at the beginning, where he didn't want to eat humans, and that's what brought him to the cafe. So I wonder what will happen with Shirazu. We also can see that Yuri is also safe. He was unconscious, and Seigo was taking care of him. However, Yuri, his character development kind of rises also here, which I don't know, just brings me to kind of like him more, because at the beginning of Re, I just didn't like him at all, and he now cares, about his friends. He even says, Shirazu, don't die, Shirazu, don't die, and we get to see that, he tries to assist him to fight Noro, and Yuri ends up pulling out his Kagen, and this Noro is now this huge ball of Kagen, and his last thing he says is, "I will see you on the other side," Eto flashing him. Now, I quickly want to talk about the Kagen evolution. Now, we've seen throughout the read that RC cells and Kagen evolution, and that Kagens can appear through humans. However, it's mostly like a parasite to them. Now, Kagen is a weapon that ghouls use out of their Kakuho, and it can't talk. It has no organs. It has nothing. However, Noro is a Kagen, and it can talk. So how is that possible that a Kagen that has no organs can talk? Anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you guys did. Also, leave your thoughts down below. What do you guys think about the red-haired Kaneki? And also, what do you think about the Kagen evolution? Anyway, guys, I'm gonna go to Nebula. Until next time, peace.